First, we had Hamon, and Hamon was a very interesting and cool ability, and it could do a lot of cool things. But Hamon could only go so far, so Hirohiko Araki invented stands. Basically, you can have anything be a stand, and you could have a stand do anything. There's a lot of cool ones and a lot of dumb ones, but then I thought, how creative can I get when making my own stands? So I'm gonna show off some ideas I have for stands, and I had a little bit of help from AwesomeMan37. Links to his channel in the description. Without further ado, let's get started with my first stand. First is Fair Fight. I just want to start by saying, I don't know what I would draw for the stand users. I might have an idea of who the user might be, but I'm mostly going to be talking about the stand itself. The user believes in a fair fight, and that's how he settles his arguments. He can activate his stand, Fair Fight, which gives him a pair of white boxing gloves. His opponent, or whoever he's trying to settle his beef with, has their stand deactivated and it cannot be used, but they're given a pair of black boxing gloves instead. While in Fair Fight's range, they are temporarily cured of all sicknesses and given equal energy to 8 hours of sleep. After the fight, the user and his opponent are healed from all the damage that was sustained during battle, and any ailments from before are restored. Fair Fight's user believes in sportsmanship, and, well, a fair fight. Even though the user does not want to fight dirty, if he has to, he will, and that's when Unfair Fight activates. His strength is multiplied by 5 times, and the more he's damaged, the stronger he gets. The only drawback to this ability is that the enemy does not have their stand for only 5 seconds. After those 5 seconds, if they're not dealt with, their stand is able to be brought back out and fight against him. Here's the shitty sketch drawing of both the stand and its user, because what else am I gonna draw besides boxing gloves? Yeah, it looks like shit. I envision the user's personality as being that of a macho man, but he's also just a chill-ass dude. His design was inspired by both Jonathan Joestar, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Kiryu from the Yakuza series. I also thought it'd be cool to have one of the gloves have a green check mark and the other to have a red X, and the dollar sign on his belt buckle is a reference to Okuyasu. Some stands are known for being really simple, and some are kinda complex and difficult to explain. For all of these stand ideas, I don't want them to be too simple or too overly complex, and I want to find a nice middle ground. Anyways, on to the next stand. I'm gonna be honest, I love Foo Fighters. The Fair Fight user, in my notes, I named him Grant Grohl, because I thought Dave Grohl would be too obvious. Anyways, the next 2 stands are based on some of my favorite Foo Fighters songs, and some of their more popular work. My second stand idea is the Pretender, and with this one I had some help from AwesomeMan37. He helped come up with the idea, and helped with part of the design. So basically, the Pretender has a pair of glasses. I'm using Hollywood from the Mannequin movies because I like his glasses, and he kinda looks like a stand user, and I was thinking that the stand, the Pretender, could be a pair of glasses, and a separate pair could be given to an opponent, and all it would do is make them pretend things. For example, "Hey dickbag, you didn't have to park right next to me. The entire parking lot is fucking empty. I'm the only car here. I know it's not that big of a deal, but I'm having a pretty bad fucking day." What? What are you talking about? Look at all the other cars here. This was the only available spot. Where'd the other cars come from? Shit, my bad. I didn't realize. I've been having a pretty rough day. It's okay, man, I understand. Or let's say that he's about to be attacked by another stand user. "Just who do you think you are anyway?" "Spiders! Spiders! There's spiders all over your arms and legs and pants! Ah!" The only way to deal with the Pretender is either for the user to shut off the ability himself, or if you deal with the Pretender's user. And because only stand users can see other stands unless the stand is really big and powerful, like strength, normal people wouldn't even realize they're wearing a pair of stand glasses. Another stand user, of course, would see them. "Josuke, where'd you get those glasses? They don't match your outfit at all." "Wait, what glasses? I have glasses on?" And that's how the Pretender would work. Thanks to AwesomeMan37 for helping me with this idea. Please check out his channel, links in the description. And now onto my final stand idea. My third stand, Everlong. Just like how it's speculated that the world was created using the lyrics of the Rainbow song Stargazer, I wanted to use some inspiration from the lyrics of my favorite Foo Fighters song, Everlong. I would have the stand user be a female serial killer, and I would imagine she would be very beautiful, and she would use her looks in order to trick men into coming with her and then killing them before she got her stand. Her stand would function well on land, but function even better underwater, and it would be a fish-person hybrid. and it would obviously be based on sirens, mermaids who would kill pirates by being beautiful and promising all sorts of pleasure, and then killing them once they got close enough. And very often they would use their song as a hallucination to appear beautiful, but really they would be disgusting monsters. The lyrics I would mostly use would be "out of the red, out of her head she sang." She would have to use a sub-ability of her stand called the Red, and it could take the form of a poisonous powder, gas, or liquid. She would then slip the red into maybe their drink, or maybe she would blow them a kiss. And this would cause them to see the most beautiful person in their mind, but in reality, it's actually Everlong. For example, if Anasui got hit with the red, he would see Everlong as Jolene, and that's when the monster would grab them with their sharp claws and drag them under the water, slicing them up as they drown them. Yet the pain would only feel like the most intense pleasure they've ever had, whether it's sexual, romantical, or whatever they desire most of that person. I was also considering maybe having the smile turn into a giant set of razor-sharp teeth and looking like one of those creepy-ass fish with a light all the way under the sea. Me and AwesomeMan37 were discussing the idea, and he asked, well, what would happen if it affected someone who is, well, let's just say a really big Jojo fan? Well, it's whoever they want most, and if it's the same gender, go for it. The only way I could see the red not working is if it's an asexual character like Poochie. I was thinking because Everlong is based on a siren, and how I described the female killer stand user from earlier, I was thinking romantical or sexual pleasure would make the most sense. And I could either keep it that way, or another idea I had is it's literally any desire you want. Are you fat like me and want a mountain of cheeseburgers? That's what Everlong will appear as before drowning you. You want a cool new car or a big fat stack of cash? That's what Everlong will appear as before killing you. And while you're being drowned and stabbed to death under the effects of the red, you'll just imagine having a big fat stack of cash and eating all those delicious cheeseburgers. I like both ideas, but I'd honestly go for more of the siren approach. I just hope I don't sound like a weirdo for making a stand that's based on intimacy. But hey, Araki has made way weirder stands. My main inspirations for this stand had to be Titanosaurus from Godzilla, obviously the sirens, and for some reason, Sea Moon. Every time I thought of having Everlong as a stand, Sea Moon would pop into my head, and I'm still not sure why. I was also wondering if I should give it the little light that the fish all the way underneath the ocean have, or if I should just have its eyes glow red. Like maybe they start as a different, more soft and gentle color, but as they're about to strike, they turn red. But those are the three ideas that I had for the stands that I would put in Jojo. And AwesomeMan37 helped out a lot, especially with the Pretender, so please be go to check out his channel, links in the description. This video was initially delayed because I wanted better art from my artists to help with the stand drawings, but they got really busy, so you guys are getting the shitty art anyways. Oopsie daisies, shit happens. But if this video gets 1.5 thousand views, or 300 likes, I'll make a part 2. And hopefully by that point, the artist will be available to draw the stands. The next video that I want out is my part 2 of the Spider-Man suit analysis videos, all about the MCU Spider-Man suits worn by Tom Holland. All of the footage for my dad's hot takes on Jojo / interview with him has been completed, but I'll start editing that and I'll have it uploaded, hopefully about the time that I hit 1,000 subscribers, because it is meant to be my 1,000 subscriber special. And I'm also working on a mystery video. If you like content about JoJo, Resident Evil, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Smash Bros., Halo, Pikmin, and various other things, please be sure to like and subscribe, and share the video with other people. I got a lot of stuff cooking up, and I hope you guys stay tuned, and at 1K I will launch my Patreon. I hope you all have a good day, and see you all next time.